Hello, it's Eric here, and so today we're going to talk about finance. And yeah, I know that in this my series of videos are usually reserved for philosophical discussion. But you may ask, well, there is not much overlap between finance and philosophy. But it turns out that we can use one of my earlier videos on the recursive hacks to actually get a better understanding of the collapse of the Terra stablecoin. Yeah. So we're gonna use one of our earlier videos on the recursive hacks to try to understand what's going on. Yeah. All right. So first of all, for those who don't know, so Terra and Luna are basically cryptocurrencies that can be traded on any crypto exchange. Yeah, and the difference between Terra and Luna is that the Luna is basically a traditional crypto. Yeah, whereas Terra is what they call a algorithmic stable coin. So algorithmic stable coin means that you can always convert Terra to $1. Yeah. But the thing is, when you convert, the one-to-one exchange ratio between Terra and $1 is that you don't actually get the $1, but you get $1 worth of Luna cryptocurrency. So that's the idea of the exchange ratio of a one-to-one between Terra and $1. So you don't get $1 if you exchange 1 Terra. You actually get $1 worth of Luna. Okay. All right, so Terra is a stable coin, and the exchange ratio between Terra and US dollar is 1-to-1. Yeah, but it doesn't mean that Terra is always traded at the $1 on any crypto exchange. Because Terra is freely traded. So therefore there's no guarantee that Terra can be traded for $1 at any given time. And so let's say, for example, if Terra is traded below, say, $1, and then let's say, for example, Terra is traded at 95 cents, and then that immediately creates an arbitrage opportunity. So arbitrage opportunity, that means you buy something at a lower price, and then you sell that same thing and at a higher price, and then you pocket the difference between the low price and the high price. Yeah. So let's say, for example, Terra is now currently trading at 95 US cents. So then you can immediately, buy 1 unit of Terra, using 95 US cents, and then immediately Terra is converted. You can convert Terra into $1 worth of Luna, yeah. And then so therefore, once you have exchanged one Terra for $1 worth of Luna, then you can immediately sell the $1 worth of Luna in the same or the different crypto exchange to get $1, yeah. So therefore, in the beginning, you pay 95 cents to get 1 Terra, and then at the end, you get back the $1. So then that means that you make a riskless profit of 5 cents. The difference between $1 that you get and the 95 cents that you paid. Yeah. So that's what they call an arbitrage profit, and so that immediately creates a buying pressure for Terra and a selling pressure for Luna, and so therefore. A buying pressure for Terra, that means 95 cents is currently traded the trading price. Yeah. So a buying pressure, that means that it will automatically push up the trading price for Terra. So 95 cents may become 95, 96, 97 cents. Yeah. But at the same time, because people are selling Luna in order to earn the arbitrage profit, so therefore there is a selling pressure for Luna. And so therefore, the $1 worth of Luna may not be worth $1 of Luna, in the next few minutes. Yeah. So therefore, there is a downward pressure on the price for Luna. And so therefore, the idea is that in theory, whenever you can make an arbitrage profit between Terra and Luna, then there is a upward pressure on the price of Terra, and then the downward pressure on Luna. So eventually, the arbitrage profit of 5 cents will disappear. But unfortunately, the arbitrage activity can sometimes turn into what they call a death spiral. Yeah, so a death spiral basically is when people lose faith. Yeah, when people lose their trust in the cryptocurrencies. Yeah. And so the death spiral happens like this. Let's say, for example, Terra is now trading at 95 cents. Yeah. So instead of people coming in to do arbitrage opportunity on Terra, so that means that they will buy Terra. But in this case, people are going to sell Terra. Even though the exchange rate is less than $1. Let's say, for example, at 95 US cents. Yeah, people are, they are losing faith in this particular pair of cryptocurrencies, yeah, Terra and Luna. So therefore, even though there is a arbitrage opportunity to make a 5-cent profit, but people are, they don't think that these cryptocurrencies are going to last forever, so they want to get their money back as soon as possible, yeah. So therefore, even though there is a 5-cent opportunity to do arbitrage trading, instead they will not do that. In fact, they will not buy Terra to earn the 5-cent profit. They will actually sell Terra. So if they have Terra, they will sell Terra. If they don't have Terra, if they have Luna, then they will either sell Luna in the crypto exchange, directly to exchange for US dollars, or they can exchange Luna to $1 worth of a Terra, and then they sell the Terra and the crypto exchange. Even though they can exchange it, they can sell it only for say 95 cents. Yeah. So therefore, if you have Terra, you will sell Terra. If you have a Luna, either you will sell Luna directly, or you will convert Luna to Terra and then sell Terra in the same crypto exchange. Yeah. Yeah, you may be making a little bit of loss, but the people are losing faith, in these pair of cryptocurrencies. So they'll try to recoup their money as soon as possible. So they will sell whatever they have. Either they have a Terra, they sell Terra, or they have Luna, they sell Luna, or if they don't want to sell Luna, they can convert their Luna into Terra and then sell Terra. Yeah. So but it doesn't stop there. You can continue using one of our early recursive hacks. So let's say, for example, this selling is a level 1 selling, yeah. So when the Terra is trading at 95 cents, then that creates the level 1 death spiral, yeah. So people who have Terra, they will sell Terra, and the people who have Luna, they can either sell Luna directly, or they can convert to Terra and sell Terra in the same crypto exchange, yeah. And then so therefore, people are selling Terra, or they are selling Luna, and so therefore that creates a downward pressure on Terra, and also downward price pressure on the Luna. So therefore, people, when they look at the prices of Terra and the Luna, they're dropping. So they get even more scared. They are losing even more trust in this pair of stable coin and then a traditional crypto coin. Yeah. And so therefore, the 95 cents for Terra may actually go down to 90 cents. So that creates a level 2 selling. Yeah. So people are continue to lose faith in the Terra and the Luna. So therefore, when the price drops from 95 cents to 90 cents, people are becoming even more scared, and so they try to recoup their money as soon as possible. So again, they will either sell Terra for just 90 cents, or if they have Luna, they will sell Luna. Now, of course, it's at a lower price, but they don't care. They just want to get the money back, So they can sell Luna directly on a crypto exchange, or they can convert Luna to $1 worth of Terra, and then they sell Terra in the same crypto exchange. But they can only, sell it for 90 cents, yeah. But they don't care, they just want to get the money back as soon as possible, yeah. So that's a level 2 selling, level 2 death spiral. And it doesn't stop there, and it can go on to a level 3 death spiral, yeah, because level 2 selling, that means there is even more selling pressure on Terra, even more downward price pressure on Luna, so that the price for Luna and the price of Terra will continue to drop, yeah. So let's say, for example, this time it drops, for Terra, it drops from 90 cents to 85 cents, yeah, and that triggers the level 3 selling, So when people see that the price of Terra has dropped from 90 cents to 85 cents, so that creates an even more panic. Yeah, so people now they're selling even more Terra, and they will sell even more Luna. Yeah, so once again they can sell directly Luna in the crypto exchange, or they can swap Luna for $1 worth of a Terra. And then sell Terra directly. Yeah, of course, if they say sell Terra, they can only get the 85 cents. Yeah. And so therefore that creates an even more selling pressure for Terra and the selling pressure for Luna. And so therefore the price of Terra and the Luna will continue to drop, yeah. And that creates a level 4 selling, yeah, level 4 in this death spiral. So that's basically the gist of how the stablecoin called the Luna, called the Terra collapsed. Yeah. Of course, there are a lot more technical details. Like for example, Do Kwon, the founder of the Terra stablecoin, and he used some kind of a last ditched effort to save Terra by selling down his Bitcoin reserves to buy Terra. Yeah. But unfortunately, the selling pressure for Terra and also the selling pressure for Luna it was just too great. So Do Kwon has actually used up all his Bitcoin reserve to save Terra, to buy Terra, but that's not enough, because the selling pressure for Terra in the death spiral is just too much. Yeah. So eventually that caused the collapse of the Terra stable coin. And so even though it's a financial topic, but we can still use one of our early recursive hacks, to get a philosophical understanding of what's going on. Yeah. So like I said, it turns out that the recursive hack is actually a very very useful philosophical technique. When you try to understand what's going on in the real world. Yeah. Through a philosophical lens. Yeah. All right, so let's see if I can find some more examples of this recursive hack in the next few videos. Yeah. All right, I'll see you then. Bye.